Let's see which is web server log analysis, Python take-home assessment. I will explain for this project which I have done. So first part, data loading and cleaning. So I am using Panda for data manipulation and analysis, loading logs into data frame, grouping, counting, etc. And RE for regular expression used to extract structure information from each log line. And then date time to convert string timestamp into Python datetime objects. And then define a regular expression to FS log lines. This is named as pattern that captured key fields and which I use host timestamp method resource protocol status and size, which is in a column name for log pattern. So it is host for the IP address for the host name of the client and timestamp when the request was made and method is method get post etc. Resource requested URL file and protocol HTTP version status for HTTP status code for example 204.04 size for size of the response in bytes which is and then read and paste log file. So I'm using variable in log entries. So open the log file in Latin 1 encoding to avoid character decode issues. Loop through each line and extract data using regex. Match.group dictionary converts the match groups into a dictionary. And then clean and convert data types. Convert the timestamp string to Python datetime format. Use a try except block to handle pacing errors. And convert status from string to integer. And then convert size into an integer if it is numeric, otherwise set it to none. Append clean data log entries list. And then create data frame. Convert the list of dictionaries into pandas data frame for analysis. Initial data cleaning. Drops the size column. Temporarily use later in bandwidth questions. Remove rows with missing data that is null values in timestamp. And now we start analysis question. First question, analysis question, count of total log records. And this is steps which I have explained. I have removed drop size column and clear drop null value which have overall data. So timestamp have one null value, so it is drop and then all overall zero null values. And then questions count of total log records. So it is simply written the number of rows that log line into the dataset, which is answer is 722,107, and then count of unique hosts. So count how many distinct IPs or host name access the server. Question number 3. Date-wise unique file name counts. So convert timestamp to date time if not already. Creates a new column log dates in DDMMYY format. Group by date and counts unique file access. It is date and time format. Number of 404 is process codes. It is the answer is 234303, which is using this code for the filter rows where status 404 and count them means where is number of 404 errors have. So it is answer is 43430. Then top 15 file names with 404 responses. So top 15 URL using 404 errors. Filter the row with 404 errors. Counts which file name caused those errors and return the top 15. Question number 6. Top 15 file extension with 404 errors, which is extract file extension using regex. Count which extension like .html, .jpg cause most 404 errors. It means counts which extension .html and .jpg format, which is count is answer is this is. And question number 7. Bandwidth transfer per day for month of July 1995. So filter data for July 1995. It converts size to integer and ignores invalid values. Sum of total bytes transfer per day means per day which have July month. I have recall this call this month July month 1995 total bandwidth per day. This is bandwidth and this is date and hourly request distribution. So extract hour from timestamp counts how many requests were made in each hour 0 to 23. So this is output of this program. So each have 0 and this is timestamp and this is count of hourly distribution and then this is 20 last is 23 and this is count of distribution. Then top 10 most requested file name. So I have find the most requested files resources overall. This is answer. They have a logic to find top 10 most requested file name and that count occurrence of each file name resource and convert to list of tuple. This is written list of top 10 items. And then last one is HTTP response code distribution. The count how many times each HTTP response code, for example, 200, 404, and 500 appear. So it is implement logic for response code counts, count frequency of each status code. This is line of the function which I have used for the frequency of each status code and convert to dictionary with integer key and counts the return count code dot to dictionary. So we have used for the return code which have in dictionary format. This is 200 to 404 and 500 and 501. This is answer of this distribution of code distribution. And thank you for giving me this opportunity for this task I have learned and lots for I have completed this program. Thank you.